And we're going to go ahead and speak to the teacher really quickly and see what she has to say about everything. What we're going to wait for. So this is Sawa Sensei's desk. Mikoshiba was under Sawa Sensei's supervision. Can anything here give me clues about him?
What the?
Look at all the English books she has. I guess I know what subject she teaches.
Hey.
English.
Suspicious.
No. Attendance book for class 2 too. That's right. She's her own teacher.
Hey.
I can't go messing around with her laptop with all these teachers looking.
Suspicious.
The picture. Photos of students, but the uniforms are from Sarah. Wait, could this be Sawa Sensei herself? So this is Sawa Sensei in her high school days. Maybe it helps me make her more relatable to a student. There's another photo on the back. Does that kid go here too? I like to check it out, but I can't be seen. Ooh, 1000 SP, yes.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Interrogating someone with nothing to go on isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this a different
You know what? Let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something's weird going on. This isn't consistent with her reaction to Koda-san getting bullied.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun,
Yo, what's up, Titan? I'm doing
In that
good. How
case,
about you?
you've already got everything
Well,
you
I'm
need.
actually kind of stressed with finals, so I'm just taking a break.
One last
from writing
question.
papers and stuff.
You
like
and the
that.
chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
2 out of 4. Find out I
Kids
had to
in the
make a
basketball
chart
club?
for one of my papers. but it's
Mikoshiba-kun
too
was
late.
in
I
that
already
club
turned
back when
it
he
in.
was a
It's only
student.
one per submission.
Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
It is what it is.
Basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Them again. They keep popping up for some reason.
All right. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, man. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
There's nothing else for you to say. You had a secret relationship with him. And it's obvious.
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
Well, that's
You
cool.
enjoy playing teacher's pet, Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then. It's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
Alright, so I go to the gymnasium. Am I going up or down? I'm actually going down. Question is, can I eat there? Question is, can I buy from here?
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, I can. I can buy some mellow pond, croquet pond, some paper cotton milk. Oh, milk actually decreases my level of being drunk.
ありがとうございます。
Oh, I'm coming back. I want that milk. It's about a lot of milk. Huh? That girl, isn't she? Yeah, Koda-san, right? Yeah, that's Koda-san. She was in the basketball club, too. Maybe she knows about Mikoshiba. Hey, fine.
Close one. Almost got it. You're Koda-san from class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you, anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good.
Can somebody tell me how old these kids are and how is this
But it's
even
still
legal?
gonna be pretty one-sided.
I mean,
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
I guess his boy doesn't want him, but he's want to keep
Let's go!
moving snakes out here. Let's see what Ooh, none of that move, baby. Oh, you thought it was? You bet. And that's how it rolls.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression. Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right? Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
Damn, she's a bitch. And Kaido likes her? Man,
You hear all
yeah,
that,
horrible
Kaito-san?
sexual.
I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
Honestly, you know what
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have
Man, you're not the only one, because it's like, I feel
No,
like
but I do have a lawyer's
the
badge.
guy who died,
How's that for
I feel like he really
certification?
did bully that one kid
You're
to
a
commit
lawyer?
suicide, because there's no point
That
of why people are spreading
certainly
rumors
is
that
a respectable
you
institution,
were
but it's not
the
exactly
cause for his
like
death. Nobody's just not going to sit up there and come down
Can't
with
we
those
work something
accusations.
out?
That's like a big
I'm afraid
accusation to
something
make for
isn't
anybody.
specific enough.
So personally,
Although,
I feel as if that
there is
teacher had a
always the off
relationship
chance
with
that you
him,
can serve
and
as
she's
an
trying to look
outside
over past that, or she just
a guideline
possibly don't
counselor,
even really
perhaps.
care. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I take it as.
Like a club advisor.
And
Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some
It's
kids.
actually she's a bad
no,
teacher.
there's nothing of the sort.
For you to
And
know
on that
something's
note,
going
I
on, but you
believe
weren't
each
trying to
club
take the
already
precautions,
has
do
an
you get
advisor
mad at the
assigned.
principal for hiring detectives?
That's unfortunate.
Obviously, y'all not doing y'all
Me
job as
again.
teachers.
I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
I need the time to ask around about Mikoshiba. I have to find a way to stay on this campus. Maybe they've got some staff positions that need filling. I think I saw a reception desk near the school entrance. Alright, well, first of all, before we do anything, let's see. Okay, I understand. I actually grew up in school with this kind of hairstyle. I know from experience. I mean, we all had that experience. And what's really upsetting is that you'll have teachers that do care. But, oh, yes. Necessary. Anyway, just spent it all in me. God damn. I just don't care. It's expensive. You can barely buy anything. Listen to music, gradually replenish yourself. Oh, really? So no more of me spending my money going to the restaurant? What does it? Boosted. Okay. We gonna do that. But yeah, but personally, I still feel as if the teacher is held responsible. Cause it's like, how can you not tell this girl's getting bullied if she's no longer how she used to be? Apparently, there's something wrong. I feel like a lot of teachers need to like notice how once a student goes from how they used to be to a more negative way of how they are now, it is a reason for them to act the way they are. And most likely that way is because of bullying. And it's upsetting because a lot of teachers won't even really listen to the students. Someone might have dropped this. Los Angeles, try to seek out the owner of any Los Angeles you find. They'll most likely be nearby. Looking concerned, reuniting. Oh, okay, cool. Is it cheap?
Excuse me.
I think you dropped it. Those are my pencils. Thanks for finding them. I need them to take a multiple choice test. Kind of old school, isn't it? Yeah, no problem. So I'm gonna put that your stuff. All that matters to me. Alright. That's the reception desk. And there's a custodian. Should I just ask them to point blank if they have any openings?
Huh?
There's one busy. Could I find some help one has for the school there? You could. Let's see.
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
Don't start this shit.
I knew
You're
it!
pretty.
Suspicion confirmed.
I hate this one.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around
I'm
here
not a
yet.
pervert.
I'm sorry, but do I...
Oh. That's the creepy bitch. I hate this girl. It's this girl who called me yesterday. Damn it. Why here? Why now?
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old
I don't
adage
think
true, Monsieur Voyer.
Yagami is a pedophile. No way she saw my face yesterday. Plus, we got the camera back. Okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh no, you don't. I have
Great
irrefutable
person.
proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime.
No.
While wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
What the? Am I seriously getting busted here by some high school girl? Pretty much. That's basically what it says.
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
Okay. If she's not bluffing, this could turn out really bad. What do I do? How do, you want me to run away? I don't know what to do here, you guys. Run away? What is running away gonna do? I know Yagami is tired of running away. Like, I really don't know what to do here. I just use X surrender. Wait, this is the perfect time to use my new. Hang on, what am I thinking? There's gotta be another way. Refuse her claim?
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying?
I don't even know.
With so many
what
people
I
on
think I
campus,
did.
any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coding. I know this because I was there watching the fiasco. And of course, I had the pit up already.
Because I didn't do shit? Maybe that's why? I've already got so much right on this. What you want me to do? You want me to run? Again? Why rumiate when I can just run?
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
Again, so you really think I'm a pervert? Is that what you're telling me? Tuscamon likely covered his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police
Do
involved.
I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared.
Your French
There,
needs
there.
some work. You gotta
I
put
think it
some
would be
emphasis
wise
into
to do
monsieur.
what I
Like,
say.
you're just saying it just so play. She's right. It might actually be best not to run. For now. Yagami, you've been running for all your life.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Alrighty, what happens? Great. The one thing she wants is one thing I can't give her. Have to find a way to negotiate here. She's sassy. I don't like the teacher. She's giving me a hard time. This one is worse. My God. I just need her to lose the camera footage. Is there anything I can use as a leverage? Are we gonna look at her?
What the?
Look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Silence, you're not the only one.
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
You're a grown man before girlfriends back at home.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur.
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
I can't have you.
What?
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators
Sick
in
of this
mysteries
shit.
are often those who draw the least suspicion.
Man,
This
get me
trope
out of this
carries
school.
over into the real world as well. So the fact that you don't look like a criminal
These
proves
rich,
nothing.
spoiled kids are getting on my nerves.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
A mystery fan? Guess I shouldn't underestimate her. Although there does mean I can reason with her. Come to think of it, I think I saw her putting something up on a bulletin board. A thorough observation of the area might give me a hint in negotiations. What was it? The Serial High Mystery Research Club. Is this their club flyer? So this is what my Inquisitor was posting here. What's it say? The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving Cerro. You know, the high school. We've been informed the faculty is too busy to run an additional club. We need an outside counselor. Oh, really? If you know any detectives, I'm a detective, or mystery writers, please share their contacts with us ASAP. Kyoko Awasama. Club president Kyoko Awasama. That must be her name. She can outside sponsor ASAP. Oh, this isn't soliciting club members. I would hate her. I would too, because this is literally my only way in. The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving school soon. I just read all this. Really just realized I just read all this. Some outside assistance, huh? Looks like my detective skills are about to pay off. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I needed. So let's talk, young lady. Or should I say,
You're
mademoiselle?
Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your
Q, you
club's in a
got it
tough
easy,
spot.
okay?
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper. But the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest. But you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition.
How about I become club advisor? I don't have any money. So, club advisor.
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
You
Why
do
not?
know.
A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
You just
Oh
never
yeah.
really know.
I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
Yes.
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see?
You're
Rather,
smart.
who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables!
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but hello? As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and it's
Oh, for heaven's
experience.
sakes, woman,
Believe
he's
me,
a...
I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand.
Oh my
The
god.
purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily.
Oh.
So, I propose a test.
Are you kidding me?
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
I'm going through a lot for this, okay? I hate it here. I just want to run away. There's no way to run out of here. Your club means down here.
Who's this, sis?
This is
Good.
Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here.
Asked about the Mystery Research Club, actually.
Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, damn.
Well, no, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my
Yagami,
point then.
you didn't say that
Some
right.
cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Alright. Interesting.
So,
What about this
getting
test?
back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable.
I better
That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person.
Sure.
And once that's
Yeah, I
over,
guess.
the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or
Aren't
turn you in
it
as
was
a
just you and your
deviant.
brother. And I don't think your
I
brother
get
would
the
care.
picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Ask about the risque case.
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Ah, shit.
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed-upon sum.
I'm telling you,
Then she goes
these
to
rich
school.
kids academies be so
She gets a
nuts.
large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal. And then, poof! Gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough.
So anyway,
As
this
soon
only
as
this
we
is where we
found
get a lot of
out,
my
we've been
side
trying to
cases
find
from.
the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Alright, well, let's begin this test.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely
I love
change his
Sherlock
appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute.
Alright, well,
They're in the gym
move
basement,
on.
in case you didn't know.
You
I know
gotta
her test
gym in
might
the
be tough,
basement.
Yagami-san. I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh?
What anime you reading over there?
Oh.
Damn, trying to get some more good mangas to read, yo. I'll be needing them. I feel like these kids really be staring me down. I don't feel okay with that. I feel so naked. See what I mean? I feel so naked. God. Listen. Who the fuck you telling? Titan's like, who is you telling? Like, I'm the one who got to deal with it. And I'm sick of it already. Just so sick of it. But I mean, she has her. That's honestly, she does have her caution in the right order. So, you know. I do get where she's coming from. This school huge. Lord, don't let me have to dance.
Where's the captain?
Is she sitting
Right
down?
there.
She look like
Something's
she
not right. I feel so out of it. Sayaka Nishizona, I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Are you sure
Calm
about that?
down, I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
It's the hip hop dance.
And we've
for
got a
me.
meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Oh, she's a first year.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential
She got
advisor
such a
as
mean
a
look.
token of goodwill.
He reminds me of myself.
Potential advisor?
With the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
Yeah, when did I
Oh
say
my
that?
gosh, really?
I
This
can
is
do
just
it.
what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We only wear moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know?
Maybe you can't dance.
Wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try.
Yeah.
So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...?
You know...
It does.
It's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation is elementary for a detective.
And?
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
I agree. So the test has already started. Great. I agree, Titans, cuz... Well, I better start winning over Amasawa. I'm trying to weigh my honest opinion. Alrighty. Certain conversations. Time selections. Okay. Making a big
I think your
impact.
performance could use a little more flair.
Flair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's going to leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Ah.
Suggestions. I don't even know how to dance. You don't? Titus, you're not the only one who feel that way. But if I don't get through this somehow, it's back to the whole pervert
Let's
thing.
take apart what could give you the edge you need.
No. Let's do some kung fu.
Why not incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say kung fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, and it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck.
Huh?
Kung fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
Yagami.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find
Yagami?
it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
I'm not gonna keep screaming your
So will
name,
you
damn it.
teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick
Oh
demonstration.
no.
Let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Oh no, I hate it here.
I really have to do this?
Of course! How
Oh,
else
no.
are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos?
Yeah.
We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pros.
What's wrong with this generation? Sometimes you want to
wouldn't
be
get
on the
your
phone,
hopes
sometimes you
up.
don't. Make up your
But what if my
mind. You
stuff
can't
doesn't
have
fit
bust
your
of both
routine at all?
worlds.
So, you're not gonna help us after all?
No.
It's pretty weak.
Damn.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
I thought it was 991.
Huh?
Forget. Different company. I mean, different country. Hold on, I'm checking my email real quick. I just got an email from my debit company. Okay, we're back. Yeah, you don't have
You
to
know
torch
what?
me.
I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy.
Oh yes, I would also
Don't
like
be
to
so
wish
hard
my
on
girlfriend a
yourself.
happy
You're
birthday.
gonna do
Today is her
fantastic.
birthday. Damn it. Let's do this. You are Yagami.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so
I
here's
hate
how we
it,
start.
guys.
In there. Now you take it away.
Oh, I thought I was going to watch all over again.
Doubt I can top
Top that. Yeah,
But
exactly.
you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit.
Yeah.
Ready for the music?
We got this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I hate it here.
Let's freaking dance.
I just want to say I hate it here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Press square, X, triangle, or circle accurately to feel the groove gauge. Did Kiryu have to do anything like this? I just want to know. Shut up. I did good. For my first time, I did good. First time, fam, I did good.
Incredible.
Really?
He's amazing. That was amazing. Wow. Wait, is that I could never do that. Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it? Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Yagami-san. What was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
I can't.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off. Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro, you're a master.
Because they kind of push me.
Giving an amateur way too much credit.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
Oh, really?
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left, though.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure. So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
Wow, she really is sharp. I guess she's president of the Mystery Research Club for good reason. She is.
At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think they'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor, I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody. Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yeah, what teacher?
No worries there.
Who's the teacher?
The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose.
Wait a
Well,
minute. Who's
I
the
made
teacher?
him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
I know, right?
Hey, you'll get your chance, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
She's growing on me.
Oh,
She's gonna
when you
grow
have a
on me
spare
in a
moment,
positive way.
Could you join us in the clubroom for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies. But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
School stories. Although someone has agreed to the Yagami act as an MRC advisor, it seems like there's more delinquent activity that meets the eye at Serio High School. In order to unveil this activity, Yagami must infiltrate certain sub-communities within the school. Immerse yourself in various activities at the school. Get friendly with the students, raise your leadership, solve the students' issues. School stories are separate from the main story, so feel free to play these at your leisure. Alright, so we have, I guess these count as like, what, side cases in a sense? But they actually go along with the actual story. Finally, got my end with the school. Now I can ask around about Mr. Okun without getting the boot. Apparently he was tight with the basketball club. Apparently a former member. That comes as no surprise. Being a former member. Now where did the basketball players go after school? To the gym, of course. Whew, alright. We went over to the gym. Whew. Oh yeah.
Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
They're to hang around here as recent as October. Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Those guys. That might make a scene if they see me again.
Something special about Class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us are experienced by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikashiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See? That was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikashiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing? He said the way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
Okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikashiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up.
Maybe she's the reason he got fired.
The writing on her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
Are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
She didn't know if she wanted to bow or not. So disrespectful. Alright, we got some more information. Okay, we need to hurry and get to the classroom, because I will be pissed if anything happens with Koda. Because I feel like, okay, now, so we learned that, okay, so this is what I'm going to suspect. So, Mikashiba-san, or Kun, whatever, he does a lot of teasing. And his teasing may come off as, you know, as bullying, depending on how he's using it in the context. Because, like, it can be weird, like, you're teasing and your tone of voice can reflect that you are teasing. Like, you're not taking it, like, extremely serious. But in some cases, if you're doing it in a manner to where the person is unable to determine if it's teasing or bullying, then, in that case, it'll be deemed as bullying.
Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
Here.
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
You do know he's an advisor now, right?
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency. And your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now, then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week. So be on your best behavior.
We'd better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a leg out there, Matsu. Not very nice, are they? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Maybe her relationship with Mikoshiba is memories she'd rather forget. What did he do to her? Cause she's acting strange when you mention up his name. He did something to her.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed. Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did? Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool.
What's the name of the manga?
In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you just gotta let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
You're so cool, Yagami.
Oh, Mr. Detective.
What the fuck?
Yagami-san, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Shouldn't you be
finna
at
dislike
practice with
this.
everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsun and Sakaki? You know,
Sure.
the two other guys I'm always hanging around?
Sure.
They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Nah, I don't trust you, bitch. I'd rather you
Well,
leave.
Detective, I think they have a lead for you.
Nah, I'm okay. Cause those kids
Hey,
touch me being a ass.
You're here on some kind of case, right?
No, not really.
You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help.
Nah, ain't nothing you can help me with.
That That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Oh, turning over a new leaf, are we?
Yagami, don't fall for you,
We
fool.
kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations?
You're not gonna get it from me.
It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us. So, will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs.
I guess you want me to beat their ass.
Please, be a nice guy. We're really sorry.
I told you about lying.
Okay, I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that?
Y'all did it
How
earlier.
are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
Sounds like a personal problem, love. So that's a pretty pathetic trap, which it really is. But maybe they really can give me some info about Mikoshiba.
Fine, I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
Do I really gotta be bothered with these humans? Really don't want to be bothered with these humans. I want to see how this bathroom looks. I'm curious. Just like how any other Japanese bathroom I have ever seen. And plus, they clean their own bathroom, so teach them a sense of responsibility. Something America really needs to, look into doing. Teach kids at a younger age that nobody's always going to be here to clean up after you.
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man.
I know you heard
Why
me.
don't you come
bitch.
closer so we don't have to shout?
No, I'm good on that.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yagami, look out. Yagami.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Huh?
Yokohama Leomon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty
So
sweet deal,
basically,
actually.
you're almost
Also,
pre-sex trafficking.
we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Leomon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you?
So you must be stupid.
But you're missing the
Son
big
of a-
picture.
That's great.
They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it?
Brass knuckles,
From
bucks,
now on,
Carter,
if you even lay a
kendo
finger
sticks,
on this,
baseball bats.
you offend the Yokohama Leomon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry?
I know how to beat
Cast
your
our
ass.
pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
I've been aching to fight. Kendo stick for me. Yagami, make it count. Only so many can come to a classroom. Go.
Let's go.
Oh, you want to hit me with a stick? Hold on. I really don't have to touch that one. I didn't mean to hit y'all with some chairs. I know you guys are on me. Children. For you to touch me. Who's next?
What a waste.
Give me something harder.
Ah, my eyes. Cheap shot. Can't see.
Yagami.
Got you now. No, you don't. Huh?
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach.
My eyes are burning. At least my vision is finally coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. All smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
He's just a scary little boy. I guess punks smoke at school these days too. Thought that was a thing of the past. Anyway, I need to ask Moxie and the others about Mikoshiba, so I catch them off guard this time. How are you planning to do that? See, this is why I get the hardest times trying to figure this shit out. Shimmy, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, what's this? It's a notebook. Ooh. Got a new book. God, I fight more in this one than I did another one. When I said they did a whole nice little change to it, man, I'm loving this change. Hold on, Yagami, we can't go down yet. I'm trying to collect everything that comes with this school, damn it. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Speaking of toughness, Z. We're gonna use it, collect it, boom. Because I did need to use it. Wait, what's my SP looking like? I need some better health, baby. This is bullshit. I hate it here. I really hate it here. What's that say? Duh. That's a necessity. We got another 600. Nah, I don't even smoke for real.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this.
I'm taking you down!
Okay, I'm ready. This reminds me of a manga I was reading.
Don't give me that smug look.
Who the fuck is this tonight? What's wrong with you? Okay, great, Yagami. You go down. With a little kick from a little... Okay, I need to get out of this circle. Y'all got me. I'm not feeling this fuck circle. God damn it. Damn. Yagami. Boost. Because if you don't do it, you do it too. Yagami. Come here. Oh man, you missed some stuff, okay? These kids had knives and everything. But these are high schoolers. Juniors and senior high schoolers.
He's too good at this, man.
Hey, you mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid.
Are you sure about that?
Forget all that.
Then from here on out,
Man, it's
we're
crazy.
buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
What he do to Koda-san for her to fear him the way she does?
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
Explain.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to
I
him
can
one
still
day.
watch what I missed on your channel.
Turns out the rumors were
Oh,
right.
okay.
Rumors?
I uploaded on YouTube.
Back when
Just
Mikoshiba
make
Sensei
it
was a
easy. I'm doing
student,
the whole thing on YouTube for it.
one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. and Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
This isn't enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less than convincing with me.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
You just might have to, Yagami. It's too much going around over here for me. Alright. Am I going to the first floor? Because y'all didn't tell me what floor I'm going to. Go to third. Go to fourth. It's on the fourth floor. Second. Of course she'll be on the second floor. Oh, the teacher's lounge for the second year students. What the fuck? Oh, she ain't here again? Good God. That scene reminded me a lot of Bleach with the rival school gang.
Sensei gone home?
Just block off Ichigo's school gate.
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
Man.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I
think
think
I
they may
remember
have
that.
some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
A visitor for Sawa-sensei? Maybe she'll be busy for a good while. There's a photo that I wanted to peek at earlier. This may not be my finest hour, but it could still make for a useful clue. What are you gonna do? So Sawa-sensei had suspected Mikoshiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before. Duh, she wasn't. What do you expect? It's a picture of him right there. Looks like a photo of Sawa-sensei high school days. Her uniform is from what they wear here. But it's a picture behind there. I can see a photo of a male Serio high school student. I'm sorry to do this, but I might right after the 17 months high school after each got defeated. Oh wow. Man, I need to get back into my Bleach days. Never seen this face before. At least it's not Hiro Mikoshiba. Is it Iraharu-san? The boy who killed himself 4 years ago? I offered a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. I can't confirm his identity right now though. I should look for Sawa-sensei. She should be in the chairman's office. I should look for Sawa-sensei. You already know. I heard that Bleach is coming back. Oh my god, I'm so behind. The last time I watched it, it was basically like the Soul Society versus, I guess you can call them like the commandments. Like how 7 deadly sins have the 10 commandments. It's basically what they was, but I think they went up to a higher number than 10. Give me 1 second, you guys. Alright, let's continue on with the story. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Most definitely gonna end up rewatching it. Wait, I was trying to collect stuff. Damn it. Here. Hold on, that's my friend. No, that ain't my friend. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikashiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikashiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikashiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Yagami, you known for making the worst enemies. I advise you tread lightly. Just for this one time, please. I do not want to fight the Hulk. Just whatever you do, I don't want to fight him. That motherfucker is huge.
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikashiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikashiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikashiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Whew, chapter 3, 2 sides of the same coin. Whew, it is getting good. And then when I get off this, I'm gonna go ahead and type up my paper, finish up typing up my paper so I can turn that in tonight. And start on my anthropology final tomorrow. How long are we gonna stay in this school? This article might be about Mikashiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding information? Their interview with Sawa Sensei seems to be taking an awful long time. Hey lady, I need to talk to you.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
You
Because
must
I
didn't
care.
hear.
Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikashiba-kun was murdered, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
I need you to calm the fuck down.
If you knew Mikashiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that's none of your business.
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here.
Ooh, that's mean.
What if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
You do know they're
Nobody's
attacking me,
getting
right?
injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikashiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Are the police keeping Ihara's connections under wraps while they investigate this murder?
Is there anything
Probably
else?
so.
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ihara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ihara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the
She has a
body.
good heart, but I wish she would defend her students more
Is
as
it
a daughter
really
and a teacher.
Ihara-san?
Yeah.
The court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi
She
as you
does.
can get. But he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe.
I feel like the
That
problem
true?
with her is that, yeah, like you said,
This
she needs to
again.
defend her students more.
You knew he was a bully
and stuff
all
like
along.
that, and I feel like she
Yesterday,
turns
you
a
told me he
blind
wasn't the
eye,
type.
or she
I just
don't
wanted
even
to
really
get the
try to
story
pry
straight.
into the situation enough.
Did you have a sudden
where she
change
can't
of
help.
heart? Or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koto-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ihara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ihara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll
I don't know
finally
the
have
fuck
a
is it.
real talk?
Something like that.
Alright, let's get up out of here. Sawa Sensei just told me she'll talk to me later. I shouldn't blow it by doing something stupid like opening my mouth. What's like Kaido-san in him? Cause that's as stupid as you gonna get. Cause Kaido-san has this weird obsession with that lady. Did anybody lose anything? I'm gonna collect these things though. Yeah. But I am out. Peace out. Damn. It's like I'm in school all over again. Well, high school all over again.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's it. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a bug researcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gotta come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
God. Friends. That's what I'm saying. Is that everybody. I'm just gonna ride this skateboard. I was supposed to go get something to eat because my health is like horrible. So we're gonna go to a restaurant we've never been to before, and then also in the process of going to a restaurant. What are you doing? Yagami. Oh wow. I need somebody to hit me. Hit me again. Hit me again. Out of every, I'm trying to see who is Yagami gonna date here. Is the real question.
Really, guys?
Like, cause you know he dated those 4 girls back at home in Kamurocho. So the question is, who is he gonna date here? First of all, how did you even get into this restaurant? Why is this restaurant giving me, I'll cost more than what you can afford? Cause this is exactly what it's telling me. I don't like this. Ooh. Bitch, why your food so expensive? Let's talk about it.
Starving. Starting to pretty tasty. Thanks.
I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah, cause that motherfucking food is kind of pricey. It's a beautiful design though. Don't get me wrong. The design is actually beautiful. Hey, Paul. Damn. Okay. Nice.
What a waste.
Got some details. Alright, not bad. How many points do I have so far? I got 5,000 points. Alright, good. That's always good when you got good points like that. I feel like this is important because I do use that a lot. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Okay, cool. We got a new ability here. Oh. Okay. What the fuck? Reverse showcode. That sounds intriguing. That might turn out to be important. Master Deception. I do need to increase it. Okay. Let's collect some of this stuff that's laying around. Yo, let's fight.
Great.
Bring your ass in. Damn, Yagami. Well, I feel like you got weaker. Get up, fool. Okay, not my best of fights. Cause I was trying to throw it. Yo. Oh, I really want to try these. I bet they taste so good. Gimme. Thank you very much. I thought we were going to talk to somebody. I really want to know if these conversation things do. You ain't shit if you really up there, you motherfucker. Come on. The game hates me. Let me get this over with. They just might. Who knows? This is about how like the game is going
Really, guys?
and its path is taking. It's like it's taking a lot of like Yakuza type style with it. Like you can see Yakuza really, you know, influenced a lot of what this game is. You can tell that. I advise y'all got the way. Damn. Alright, cool.
What a waste.
Alright, I'm here to talk to somebody. It's not working. Is this where I gotta meet the lady at? Excuse me. Do you sell something delicious for a very... You sell Omni rice. Yeah, no, Omni rice is expensive.
Starving. Now we're talking.
Fine
Pretty
material.
tasty. Thanks.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to have some Omni rice for the very first time in my life. Never had it. And I bet it tastes delicious. Someone being the cutest idol ever. What? Come on, show more extra enthusiasm to her. Just the other day, I called her cute and you got pissed and told me no. What? Did I really? God, you asshole. Yeah. Let's see that conversation. The more you talk about the food, the more I'm getting hungry too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go. Alright, we got a place we can shop it. This is a drugstore. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh. Hi. Yes. I'm here to get drugs. Yes. It could have been. It may have some Easter eggs in here if you pay close attention to how they say things and when they say things. Hey, this is a high school punk. Yagami, come on, he's a little ass fucking high school student.
Really, guys?
In this one, I gotta worry about kids trying to fight me. Grown ass motherfuckers trying to fight me. Just about everything.
Yagami,
I'll be back, you
how was
guys. Go
school?
ahead and enjoy the cutscene.
Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skandalaw bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah, and its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagami, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. You pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big to know where to go.
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagami, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Keyword, idle. Alright, we're doing some crazy ass missions. And what's gonna give me a snack, you guys? And it's a good ass snack. Come on, skateboard, activate! And the skateboard useless. Can somebody tell me what these points are used for? I'm just collecting them at this point. Put off here. Damn. Skateboard, activate. Turn. Go. Straight. Go. Straight. Go. Straight. Go. Across. Missed the turn. Look out. Went the wrong way. Alright, we're gonna turn. Coming up on it.
Hell yeah!
Boom. The chatters. They're chatting about hearing Arknit's man's groans. Wait, what? This some creepy ass shit. Oh shit!
Tough to hear.
What happened? Who did this to you? It's a person. Oh shit, he's about to fall. So what we finna do, Yagami? You think? Okay, so this is how I will find my cases. Okay, great. Grip protection. Activate. Crawl. Climb. Good job. That eye. Upgrade this. Cause it would have damn near been a half by now.
Excuse
me. He can't make it. I'm here to help you.
Please. Excuse me.
Thank you so much. You're so nice. Whew. Is this supposed to be the Japanese Martin of Spider-Man?
Yagami.
He's a detective, yes. A detective, yes.
Yep.
That's me. Yes, you see, as I was walking along, I saw this person was about to fall, and... Okay. My apologies for calling. Let's see. My name is Shinataro Tanami. And I'm Yoritoro Okamachi. Damn these fucking names. See what I'm saying.
Either way.
Well, Tommy-san, what in the world were you doing there? Oh, well, that would be your Spider-Man? You were bird watching.
Oh.
I feel like you're full of shit. A swallow. Okay. A swallow. Well, I feel like you're lying. Are you a resident of this building? You didn't think to get help from the residents? Swallows shouldn't be here this season. Well, that's weird. Swallows are migratory birds. Should they be overseas right now to pass the winter? God damn, I knew this motherfucker was stupid. How the hell you gonna pick a bird and I know the fucking season? I feel like you full of shit. Just tell the fucking truth. Are you a resident of this building? Oh, haha. Very impressive, Mr. Detective. You're a sharp one. So, this apartment has an auto lock. So, how did you get in? Well, that's... And the door to the roof was locked most of the time, yet you managed to get up there. Well, that's because I did the same as you, Mr. Detective. I climbed up the wall of the apartment. You climbed up just to do some bird watching? Yeah, I love birds so much. Damn, you just can't be honest, can you? So, the arachnoid man everyone's talking about, is that you? Yes, it does seem that there are lots of rumors about me. I just want to watch birds from high places, but none of the buildings in the city allow non-residents inside. That's why I've been climbing the walls recently. So the so-called arachnoid man was just a nearby bird lover. This still doesn't make any sense. Pretty suspicious. It is suspicious. Like, what the fuck? You didn't think to yell and get help from residents inside. What? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. I didn't think of that. Pretty suspicious. Even though this is fishy as hell, it's not like I have any evidence. If I don't have evidence, I should back down. But at times like these, it sometimes helps to just observe. Which is very true. It's something about your attire. What's this? Based on the shape, that's women's underwear. That means you're a kleptomaniac. Can I ask you something? Was there something else, Mr. Detective? What's that in your back pocket there? Well, that's...
This is,
Are they yours, by any chance? Those were yours, Okamachi-san? I knew some of my best panties had gone.
I see.
So it appears you fell when you were stealing panties. Anyway, I'm calling the police. You asshole! Not so fast. I'm going to be the next Professor Penny. My fucking God. For just to catch you guys up, okay, how can I say this? I started streaming Judgment like towards like the middle-ish half of the game, so you guys didn't see the beginning. So it was like these 3 guys that basically targeted Sukuno-chan a lot. One was named Professor Panties, and he stole women's panties with a drone, which is actually very judge and the executioner. The judge, the jury, and the executioner. He would put panties on his head to get super strength. Like, they would all get super strength in the weirdest way possible, okay? Like, in the absolute weirdest fucking way. One was a groper, okay? And the last one basically is a mixture of 2 of the 3.
No way.
Fine, no choice but to use force then. I know. And I, like...